President Donald Trump was born on June 14, 1946 in Queens, New York, to Fred and Mary Ann Trump. He was the fourth of 5 children. His father worked as a real estate developer, and the boom in New York made his work grow. As a child, Donald was energetic and assertive. He academically inclined, was an athlete, and was a well-known student leader. Till the age of 13, Donald attended Kew Forest School. Then he was moved to the New York Military Academy, where he excelled. He was named the Ladies' Man in the yearbook. He played baseball and soccer at the NYMA. Donald went to Fordham University for 2 years before transferring to Wharton School of Finance. He graduated from Wharton in 1968 with a degree in economics. After graduating, Donald took up his father's business and began working with Fred. In 1971, his father handed him the company, which Donald then renamed as the Trump Organization. Donald began taking on high-risk, high-return projects that flared in the press, like restoring the Commodore Hotel in New York. That's when his reputation unfurled. He later wrote a book, starred in his own television show, The Apprentice, and was quickly on the move. His net worth is up to billions of dollars, and the company is worth more. Donald Trump actually lost money when he became president. The current CEO of the Trump Organization is Donald Trump Jr. and Eric Trump. He married Ivana Trump in 1977 and had 3 kids, Donald Trump Jr., Eric Trump, and Ivanka Trump, but later divorced her in 1992. Then married Marla Maples and had 1 daughter, Tiffany. However, in 1999 they broke it off as well. It wasn't until 2005 that Donald finally married his wife, Melania Trump, and has 1 child, Barron Trump. He currently has 5 children and 8 grandchildren. Donald Trump began his political climb by seeking Reform Party nomination in 2000, but then later withdrew his name. He then announced that he would run in 2012, but it wasn't until 2016 election that Trump became the Republican nominee. Trump ran against Hillary Clinton in one of the most tense campaigns in presidential history. Clinton and Trump had many differences. Clinton constantly held Trump's accused tax evasion against him, and Trump made a big deal out of her deleted emails and messages. Trump's stance on foreign affairs was to have strict border patrol and make sure all citizens are legal. During his campaign, he promised to construct a wall between the Mexico and United States border. His gun control policy respects the Second Amendment, and he is fighting abortion. He gained 46.4% in the popular vote, and Clinton ended with 48.5%. Trump won the election thanks to the Electoral College vote, which ended with 306 for Trump and 232 for Clinton. His inauguration was on January 20th, 2017. He said that it was the largest of any presidential inauguration. However, fact-checkers declared that as false. Trump's election enraged thousands of people because of the rivalry between himself and Hillary. There were accusations of him being a sex offender, racist, and tax evader. Trump denied having done such things, and nothing was done about it. Many Americans who supported Hillary actually had protests against Trump.
For the first year of Trump's presidency, he has done some good and bad things. His hot fingers have gotten him into trouble on Twitter and evoked controversies among the nation, and he has struggled to bring some of the things he promised to bring about during his campaign, like the wall on the Mexico border. However, Trump has appointed Neil Gorsuch as Supreme Court Justice and introduced a major tax reform plan that would cut taxes for corporate taxes. Trump has tried numerous times to get rid of the Affordable Care Act or Obamacare to minimize the financial burden on states. It went to the House of Representatives and passed by a slim 4 votes. It then went to the Senate, in which it failed to get passed. They tried again to put forth a new bill that would repeal the ACA, but Senate replied that they would not move forward with the task. Donald Trump has also recognized Jerusalem as the capital of Israel and heightened tensions with North Korea. When North Korea's leader Kim Jong-un stated that he had missiles and nuclear power that could reach the United States, Donald Trump said the United States was locked and loaded and would meet him with fire and fury. He stated on Twitter that Kim Jong-un was short and fat and that our nuclear weapons are better than his. Tensions have died down lately, and Kim Jong-un became the first North Korean leader to step onto South Korean soil for almost 70 years. He even dismantled his nuclear test in which President Trump thanked him. However, Trump has taken a slightly aggressive side in Syria in areas that are concentrated with dangerous chemical warfare tactics. Chemical warfare has been condemned around the world because of the hideous mark it leaves on civilians, history, and reputations. After finding that chemical agents were being used, Trump decided to take action by admitting airstrikes targeting those areas that produced and distribute the agents. There have been several successful airstrikes so far, and Trump said that he is prepared to resume this response until they decide to stop using the chemical tactics. Trump doesn't believe in the North American Free Trade Agreement. Pulling out of NAFTA would bring on big changes for consumers in the United States economy. Donald Trump wants to bring factory jobs back home to the U.S. They're negotiating the NAFTA deal because Trump thinks it has been a horrible agreement. Mexico and Canada are mad about Trump wanting to pull out of the deal. They don't want to lose the golden goose, as Trump said. He stated, "I'm representing the United States. I'm not representing Mexico, and I'm not representing Canada." There is much more Trump's presidency to come, considering he's only been president for a little over a year and has a bright future ahead of him, with plans to make America great again.